As spring soon approaches, hope for the future comes alive. The sights of the season bring new life as adventures begin. For the Kutztown University football team, the hope is that a coaching promotion continues the program's progression into a PSAC power. When the university promoted Drew Folmar to head coach on January 23rd, it marked the next step forward for the key architect of Kutztown's recent offensive success. Beyond that, the hiring presents a new taste of Eastern and Central Pennsylvania football success that could further put KU on the recruiting map.
When Coach Monica decided to move on, it was something that I knew that I really wanted to try to do the next step in your professional career.
Folmar played his college football at Millersville from 1997 to 2000. At the time, the Marauders quarterback set a school record for passing yards and a conference record for touchdown passes.
Drew Folmar, as a quarterback of Millersville, is one of those players in my 21 seasons of covering Kutztown football that he's clearly a name that stands out. He was phenomenal. When you think of the best 5 or 10 quarterbacks in the conference in the past 20 years, his name definitely rises to the top.
That success translated to Folmar's coaching career, as the Golden Bears topped the school's scoring record in each of the last 3 seasons. Along the way, the Golden Bears reached new heights, including the school's first conference championship and first NCAA tournament victory. During this time, Folmar provided guidance to record-setting quarterback Kevin Morton, who ranks 4th all-time in Division II with 119 touchdown passes. However, as KU defeated Slippery Rock for the 2011 PSAC championship, it was Marshall Vogel who was under center.
The adjustments he made as a coordinator, having been an offensive coordinator myself, the adjustments he made during that conference championship game 2 years ago are some of the skills you have to have as a head coach and as a leader.
Not only will Folmar continue to impact the offense, but the dynamic on defense already shifted with the February 13th hiring of defensive coordinator Ross Pennypacker.
Ross and I actually played together in college first. He was a freshman my senior year. And then when I actually came back to Millersville as an assistant, coached him. And then when he was done, he was actually a student assistant with us for a year and did a tremendous job.
After his days as a linebacker, Pennypacker then moved to gain coaching experience at 2 Division I stops, Bucknell and Villanova.
Growing up in Eastern Pennsylvania, and my dad's a high school coach. And going to all the games when I was a kid, I got a chance to meet a lot of the coaches and just playing in the area, getting to know a lot of the high school coaches, recruiting for Bucknell, Eastern Pennsylvania, just basically visiting every school east of Lewisburg is something I think will be beneficial, moving forward in the recruiting process.
While this marks the first time Folmar and Pennypacker hold their respective positions, these moves can be seen as a way to continue to build the enthusiasm in the Kutztown University football program. With younger coaches comes the desire to prove themselves, as well as a way for the players to relate. After all, it wasn't too long ago that these coaches were balancing the pressures in the classroom with the pressures here on the football field.
That's exciting for a new defensive coordinator to come in. Young, fresh ideas. The enthusiasm is permeated throughout the winter, and I know it'll carry over into the spring.
The coaches are already hard at work with recruiting pitches and future game plans. However, much of the learning in 2013 will take place during the game. Ultimately, the season's success will be determined by both its immediate and long-term progress. Even if the Golden Bears don't add a new trophy to their collection, they can use a spring-like growth on the field to make a major step forward in the PSAC once again. From Kutztown University, I'm Dobrowolski.